Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Catie McNeil. You've now clicked on the Weather Now link, and let's jump right into it. So we're tracking a pretty widespread system moving through our area this evening and into the overnight. As you can see here, very low visibility looking towards downtown right now. Barely can see the skyline here. And we've seen the rain start to pick up in the last hour or so. We're going to be kind of looking at the worst of this system through around 5 to 10 o'clock or so tonight before conditions start to improve by 11 o'clock midnight. And with that, we have a coastal flood advisory in place for this evening as winds pick up especially. We could see some water inundation even up into southeastern Providence County and Kent County with the Narragansett Bay. This also includes Newport County, Rhode Island, Bristol County, and southern Massachusetts, Bristol County as well. There also is a wind advisory for this evening into the overnight tonight with strong southeast wind gusts at times. This includes all of southern Rhode Island, Bristol County out towards the Cape as well. Farther north, not looking as strong of wind gusts, but the higher rainfall totals are expected potentially up towards northern Rhode Island as well, or central Rhode Island. And with that, we are under a flood watch. These flood warnings here are for the Wood and Patuxent rivers, currently already under a river flood warning, and we're expecting those to stay that way until further notice, until these water levels die down, maybe in the next couple days or so. So tomorrow, even though it'll be much drier, the rivers will definitely have to be kept an eye on. Any properties or areas, low-lying areas around these rivers should be mindful tomorrow as well that we could be seeing some continual river flood issues. Temperatures have been fairly mild today. You can see kind of a dip in some colder temperatures though to our north a little bit in the upper 30s. Look at this jump here, and then we're around 50 degrees in Providence, but farther north looking a little bit chillier. As the system comes through, we'll be seeing kind of a gradient in these temperatures over the next several hours. We'll continue to see temperatures end up a little bit chillier towards the overnight tonight, especially as conditions dry out. But farther north here, you're seeing they're getting a lot of snowfall, rain snow line here dipping in some of this mixed precipitation, but we'll be seeing all rain from this. It'll be a little bit too warm here to see any snow or sleet, but you can see now some of these heavier bands of rainfall starting to move through western Connecticut. Here we're seeing some little speckles of yellows and oranges, but the heaviest of the rain I'm expecting to be coming through within the next several hours through this evening and as we head towards the overnight here on a larger scale. But this is a very fast moving system, and with that we do have that flood watch with the concern for some flash flooding. I'm expecting kind of a lot of rainfall here in a very short amount of time this evening. So let's take a look at kind of beyond this evening as well. So this will continue to move through. You can kind of see the height of this around 7, 8 o'clock, seeing a lot of reds and oranges here, a lot of heavy rainfall moving through at this hour. And as we continue to head towards the overnight, though, already by 11:30, 12 o'clock, we're looking a lot drier here. And as we head towards Sunday morning, we're going to be seeing those conditions improve, but then sharply colder temperatures as this leaves our area. So the overnight lows will be a lot colder as this moves through and things dry out towards the pre-dawn hours, but then jumping up again into the low 40s here. And as we head towards Sunday night, we'll see those temperatures drop back down into the 30s. So a much chillier but drier day tomorrow. Windy conditions as well, kind of a blustery day after the system moves through this evening. And let's take a look at that rainfall forecast, what we're expecting as far as totals for this system here. You kind of see this area in reds, that sweet spot for the higher rainfall amounts, and some localized spots could see over 3 inches, especially if we do see some heavier bands of rain moving through. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on any potential flash flooding warnings that are issued this evening. So again, to reiterate, the rest of this evening, heavy rain and windy conditions moving through, but by 11:30, conditions should start to improve and will be a lot drier for the start of your day on Sunday. Your forecast for tonight, we're looking at those overnight lows, a lot colder, especially in the second half of the night as the system moves out of our area. So even though we're a little bit mild in some spots right now, as this moves through, we'll be looking a lot colder, or chillier rather, for the start of your day on Sunday, a little bit colder as we head towards the pre-dawn hours between 3 and 5 a.m. with those lows in the low 30s. So I'll be here all night. We don't have any shows until 10 and 11, but we'll be updating web and keeping you guys informed on what is going on in the next few hours with this storm as it continues to move through. And as always, you can get your full forecast anytime at WPRI.com.